Okay. So this is going to be a long war talk about video, sort of a training video, whatever. So this is my base right now. Got power up here. I've got uplinks up here. I've got labs down here. My OTS is here. I've got a foundry repair bay. I have barely enough power with the one thermo to make this work. I can put a thermo down here, put a lyrium generator, rip this stuff up, and then put in like a workshop setup. That could work. I can rip, and when my research gets closer to completing, I can rip this up, put in a nexus, rip this, put in a nexus, and then we can cover everything. You can cover everything with a block like this. If you made a block like this of uplinks, it would cover 8 plus the combo. It would sort of work. You need 3 nexuses and 3 uplinks, but right now we just do this to cover 8. My research.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
That's nice, Velen. My research, I have 55 scientists. It's August. It's end of August. I've been completing council requests. There's no record of that, but a lot of it was turning insectoids. And with the 4 labs, this means this takes 4 days for the mectoid autopsy. My other research is 4 days, 7 days, 9 days. That's not that bad. Get my GOS all done before, if I wanted to, I'm going for the mectoid autopsy, but then I can go work on GOS. I can finish this probably by the end of the month. Xenopasonics. If I want my research to go faster at this point, I would put in a gene lab and a pasonic lab down here. I could start that, but I'm not going to use the gene lab for any certain time. But I get another block here to speed up my research a little bit faster. But right now it's 4 days for a mectoid autopsy. 7. I've got credits. I've got some credits, so I've got some GOS infantry credits. So the GOS thing is basically with 5 labs is what that counts as, because that's what the credit does. Takes off another whatever. So it'd be around 10 days for GOS with this setup without the credit. Anyway, that's my base loadout. I don't have any mechs yet because they're expensive. They're not that expensive. Let's see what we got. Right now I can make a mech 1 because I finally got around to research it. It's about 150 bucks. 10 days for this, 10 days for the augmentation. This is with 50 engineers. Then you gotta buy a laser lance for another 70 bucks. And then maybe some pieces for that, which you gotta go research mechanized unit defenses, shaped armor. This stuff gets really, really expensive. I just haven't had time to invest in it quite yet. This may change because I worked on my air game. Air game is very important. Right now I've got planes. I've got 12 planes over my 8 countries. They're currently just finished up getting laser cannons in there. They are doing. I encountered this raider. I attacked it. My raider. I only got 3 days wound time going at it defensively with a captain with a laser cannon. I've actually managed to get all my my air researches in. I avoided the Sparrowhawks because that's just stupid. It doesn't do very much damage. I'll get this before I do a base raid, but it's pointless before then. This means you can craft boosters, which will be useful, but it's 4 days to this and then 4 days for the boosters, and you'd only really need that for certain encounters. You couldn't afford it anyway. yeah, so I've avoided getting these. These things aren't that bad. This gives you +1 damage if you equip the part with Gauss and ballistics. It's very cheap. This is with the beam lasers and the pulse lasers. There's also one for plasma. The plasma one actually starts costing a lot of money, but it also gives you the +1 damage even without the part. So it's +1 damage with the part and +1 damage without the part, so it's +2 damage. So we're gonna do this mission just to show you how to play it. Now this is a crashed raider ship. You want to take an officer. I make my officers out of medics. Because it's a crash ship, I can probably train up a medic. So we're going to try for a training medic. Now, I've got soldiers. Down here, you get wounded for a month. These guys get kind of shot. This guy's going to come back 2 days. I've got a team down here that'll come back. It's a crashed. It's not worth fatiguing anybody over unless you know you really can't do the mission without it. You note I'm very low on on gunners. I'm also low on rocketeers. I don't really use rocketeers that much. My rocketeer, that one, a secondary rocketeer got hurt. I use them mainly on terror missions. You can take them. I take them on landed. But on these, I'd just rather have the pieces. He's not bad, but the second runner-up is pretty bad. Good. I can't even look at him here. We can't put him out. Yeah, he's not even healed. And I have heat in the other guy. If you do training roulette, you wouldn't even have heat ammo, which kind of screws them up. So I didn't have the option for heat on this guy. And a lot of the benefit of them is to give them heat. They get heat, they can blow up certain things, which is useful, but I'm not going to take one on this mission. They have uses, but their uses are less useful than anything else in the team. So we are going to take a team. I normally skip on the Rocketeer and put a I put a mech on, but before I get mechs, whatever. So this is a landed, a crashed, so I can train people up. You just want to put some babysitters on, which means people who could probably carry the mission if you have people who can't carry the mission, right? Because it's kind of early and I only have so many people who are top rank right now, which you wouldn't even have unless you reduce the experience amount, because that's where I put my brokerage for master. Yeah. So at this point, these people wouldn't even be master sergeant right now. I'd change my limits because it was absurd. Where was I going? Okay, so I've got 2 infantry. This one's more the baby. Scout, an assault, a medic, a gunner, a sniper. You want an engineer? Ideally. And that's everyone. If you really expect something nasty like chrysalids that need an area attack, you might want to take a rocketeer. But normally it's okay. I generally give them sniper rifles, except on Gauss. I might switch it to Gauss and on. I might switch it to this limited squad sight weapon, because I don't really like the Gauss weapon. It requires, it has a 1 ammo capacity, which if you have lock and load and ammo conservation, you can get up to 3. But if you're double tapping, then you're always going to be reloading. If you're in the zoning, you're always going to be reloading. Basically, you're always going to be reloading. So I give the heavier armor to my guys who I'm going to be up in the front flanking. I wouldn't bother getting pistol upgrades to people who have rifles because they don't need them. And if I ever did want to do a capture, it's easier to do a capture without an upgraded pistol. I messed that up, didn't I? I give the regular rifle to the smaller infantry. The heavy laser rifle does 4 to 8. Scatter laser rifle is 5. Was 1 more damage, but what the hell does it do? If you look at something like this is 4 to 8, so it's the same thing as an auto laser or a sniper rifle. So it means your infantry has its own special weapon, same as everyone else. If you have Overwatch, a extra point of damage with the ability to crit. Can we see the crit chance on that thing? Your crit's down here, 9 to 12. What's the crit in a heavy rifle? Yeah, 10 to 11, and a razor rifle is... So it's 2 more damage max on a crit. So this can crit for... So it's 2 more damage. Yeah, it's 2 more damage on a crit. So if you're overwatching with this thing, it does 2 more damage than the laser rifle, and that is a lot. And again, because I'm taking 2 infantries, the first one shouldn't get the extra armor. I've got some spare flanks armors. This is both for base defense and because they break, and because I generally make 8 flanks armors, and the 8 flanks armors I make of the next tier. I make 4 carapace armors and then 4 Aegis armors, and then I start making Titan armors for everyone. And I just cycle the heavy armors.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission. Our target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
My front line troops, my scout, my assault, and my gunner, and my I've been doing infantry, give them the heavier armors, and then the lighter armors go to the back people, and they just scale down. That way I don't have to buy. I only buy 4 armor per tier, and until I get to the final tier, and then everyone gets Titan armor. That'll save you half your income, half your expense on armor, and you should be okay, provided you research fast enough. I've kind of stalled a little bit because of I had to do my air game, because my air game was pathetic. Alright, so anyway, here's what we're gonna do. You activate this thing, it doesn't cause an action, it gives you the whole turn. And from here to here, no enemies. No anywhere in that movement line there are enemies. So you can't see any enemies. There's no enemies anywhere nearby. Also means it's safe about 5 tiles.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker.
So
approaching the crash site now.
Across this path I walked, 5 tiles around him, completely
Strike 1 is
safe.
free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
And that's basically allowing me to move up. And the ship, can I see the ship from here? Ship's generally in the center of the map. I can't easily see it right now. But this is definitely the edge of the map. Alright, so that's the edge of the map. I should probably tilt this back now. I don't see. Yeah, so this is the corner of the map. And this is the edge of the map, so this is the corner. So the ship is probably in the middle of the map. It normally is, if I've got my bearings right. So it should be around here. Which means there should be probably stuff is where we should head first. Provided we don't see anything on our detectors before we get to there.
Let's do this. Hi, boy. Solid copy, Commander.
Moving to designated position.
Бегу. Stepping off.
Yeah, it's a big move, but it's a safe move.
Stepping off.
So that's how you get a lot of movement on your first turn. You get to the contact ship. Everyone knows where you get to the contact of the ship. We've got discs here, which is bad because I only brought a low-level gunner. But we'll work with that. We'll show you how to deal with a disc with a bad team. Alright, so we're not going to use that. We're going to use it on him.
Ясно.
See the pieces of the ship are over here. Yeah, the ship's definitely over there. There's been a surprisingly lack of contact. We did hear, I believe, mutons.
Yes, sir.
And
Stepping off.
we heard mutons and we heard cyber
Orders
discs.
confirmed. On the move.
Already there. Already there. Voy hacia allá.
Double time.
Voy hacia allá. There's something out there.
So we got contact over to that way. We gotta listen to all this. Come on, you know, right here. Tell me where they are. Why are you telling me where the team is?
Ясно. Всем внимание.
So we got a berserker and a whole bunch of moodies. So how do we deal with this? Problem with the berserker is you have to hit them a lot. Interesting. So what you want to do,
Ya voy.
my thing's slowing down for like his OBS. You hit him with a chem grenade. This is mainly if you encounter a pot of them, but one works the same as a dozen. Do we have any hollow? We do.
Headed there now.
And you should have been able to see him from here, but that's okay. If you have a standard build, you put Sentinel on the
I'm rolling.
on the... I might not hit this, but we'll see. You put Sentinel on the infantry. Anyway, it takes an extra point of poison damage every time you shoot it. And you just keep shooting it. And just like 2 hits, it's already down a significant amount of hit points. Hollow gets added. And now it's down to 1 hit point. If you wanted to kidnap it, perfectly easy to kidnap. They're a good source of protein. They're a good source of specialists. I mean, council members like to request them. But I'm just gonna kill it because I don't need nothing.
Out of the game.
So we're gonna pull back because we're not gonna go in there. We're gonna hope this poison here will deny them entry. We don't really want to clump up.
Okay.
So we're going here. And do I have a medic? Yes, I have a medic.
Heading there now.
So we're a little clustered, which is bad for him.
Got it covered.
Come get some.
So I may have fucked that up. But he's not going to shoot. And he's going to poison himself, so he's not going to shoot again. Also because he took 2 moves. He's not going to shoot. And you might want to capture some mutons, because more mutons is always better, because they give you rifles, which you will need a lot of. But there are way too many of these mutons for me to capture right now, so I'm not going to try to capture them until I've thinned the herd.
I'm on it, Commander.
Marchando.
I can't even see him. How do you see him?
Выполняю.
Alright, so we're going to hope he comes up.
Moving to
And we're going to
position.
put up a lot of rounds on him.
On Overwatch. On the move. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Good to go.
Roger that. Explorando. Смотрю внимательно.
I could, if I wanted to capture one, I could do something slightly different. Alright, the poison cleared.
Position confirmed. Incoming fire!
Should be okay because I'm in light cover here. And I've got lightning reflexes and everything else, blah blah blah. To run that Overwatch. Now, I have no idea what the bad guys are. That's gonna make me nervous. It should make you nervous. Got one here and one here. We got 2 that are sticking around. Where are they? If I didn't know any better, I would say it was... Say it was right here.
Выхожу.
He's probably camping on Overwatch too. Get a scan in there. You're supposed to throw a scan in there to see what the hell's going on in there. He's doing something weird.
Aye, aye, Commander. A la orden, Comandante. Aye, aye,
If I
Commander.
was more ambitious, I probably could have captured a lot of these guys because they split up.
I'm
And
on the move.
I could have captured that guy, and there's no one here to stop me from capturing him.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Moving to Overwatch. Estoy vigilando. Тихо. Слышали что-нибудь?
Odds.
Maldiciones, fallado el blanco.
There's a bunch of 60s.
Dead and gone.
Position confirmed.
So we got a guy over here. Right here. We've also got a second guy.
Okay.
This is a little closer range.
Incoming fire!
But I wanted to get close enough to scatter laser him.
Этот готов.
Now I just got the last guy. If I could get up to him, that'd be great.
Пишу. Marchando. Rolling out.
Ah, shit. Now, if you misclick like that, your guy is in a bad way. You shouldn't have done that. I actually didn't do that,
Roger.
but I did it. That's not where I wanted to go. Not where I wanted to go at all. He is actually kind of blocked with all these trees here. It's not a terrible place for him. But we're going to throw that on him. He might get hit, but he
Already
won't
there.
get crap.
Roger, Dodger. Moving out.
And we're going to capture this last guy.
Let's rock.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So he must have jumped off the back.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Слушаюсь. Running.
Time to moor.
Voy. I'm on the move. I'm on the move. Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, he's down here.
What was that?
Now, if you waste a lot of time capturing people, he's right here.
Roger that.
You'll lose the meld. So you don't really want to waste a lot of time capturing people, so I'm just gonna kill him because he's on Overwatch. It's a pain in the ass. Not good. So he's down like that. He's down like a clown, Charlie Brown. A couple things you can do here. I could walk up on him. That could go a couple ways.
Voy.
Now there's a disc. This might not be the best move. I'm going to save my chem for the disc. I'm not going to save my chem for the disc. I'm going to capture him. So that guy's all going to be taken care of.
Поняла вас.
And we know he's the last one from the motion trackers.
Heading to that location. Got it.
And then we can just ignore him for now. Because he's chemmed and he can't do anything. Because if he did anything, he would die, and he's not going to do anything. He would rather come home with us than die.
On my way.
We have burritos.
Ready to rock.
It's a burrito. All the aliens who come home with us get free all-you-can-eat burritos. Alright, so anyway,
Voy hacia allá.
this might poison me. Nope. Do that.
Dulces sueños.
If he didn't get stunned, you could use a command charge on him. Roll again. The next turn, you could stun him again. If that mixes, and you miss 3 stuns. And you're out of stun charges, and you might as well kill him.
Вижу группу противника.
So here's the disc. Way back here, a lot of drones. Is that the outsider pod? Well, that's a little messy. Okay, what do I got? I could take a shot. Pop some things. If we can pull back, that would be better in my opinion. So we're gonna pull back.
Пишу.
Let's see where we can put everyone.
That's affirmative. I'm on the move. Rolling out.
I saw a sniper. So I just don't want to leave anyone
Copy
with
that.
cover direction, not directioning that way. Because that looks to me to be a bad time.
I'm rolling.
And because it's just going to be drones, and the drones are going to eat my
Roger that. Scanning.
my my Overwatch anyway.
Ready to rock.
Тихо. Слышали что-нибудь? Это что-то? Нас обстреливают!
Alright, so we got shot twice. good. We can go start shooting at this guy. Hopefully take this one out. Maybe take that one out. We don't know. See what we got here. Pop him or pop him. We can't kill him. Come on.
Damn it!
So you, being a whatever the hell you are, can run over here, take a shot
Headed there
there.
now.
Bitch.
Damn
Here's
it.
the trick.
Okay. Kill confirmed.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen here. So what do we have here? I don't like this at all.
Мы идем по следу. Бегом!
Yeah, there's a couple options.
Go.
Aye, aye, Commander.
This is a trick.
Aye, aye. Ready to fire.
We hope it works.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
That's the only trick we got left. And then we gotta deal with the drones and the
Ahí yo voy. Poniéndome
Yes.
guardia.
which are over here somewhere. And that's why you don't overwatch when the drones here.
Shot failed to connect.
The accuracy against them is pretty pathetic. And they just double move anyway. Anyway. Interesting.
Я под обстрелом.
He normally runs when he's flanked. He didn't. The plan was he would run when he was flanked. Instead, he took a low accuracy shot against the assault, which was his option. I guess it was a better option than dying to the Overwatch. The plan was he would die to the Overwatch.
Теперь не рыпнешься.
Okay, so over here. Looks like everything has wandered off. I gotta go find out where the hell it wandered off to.
Bye bye.
Because that's disturbing. I also want to go grab that meld. The hell is the meld? Where are you? a seeker here. So instead of going to grab the meld, we're going to reveal the seeker.
Ya voy.
Don't have to worry about him.
Можно начинать. Kill confirmed. Good to go. On the move.
But the disc isn't super close, because otherwise it would appear on the motion tracker, so it's
Good to go.
not super urgent.
I'm on the move.
We want to go get that meld, and we're going to get rid of the disc. Now
I
let's see
feel,
what else we can do
Commander.
on the map.
Back in.
Disc, just stay there. Alright, so the disc has landed. I can pop him, I can't pop the disc. There were a lot of drones, I thought. Anyway. We don't really care about the drone. Some people are concerned about drones. Not sure why I can't see him. Unfortunately, I don't have hit and run.
Voy. Detectada mercancía.
If I hit and run, especially with a mech, I can just chop that up. But I don't have one yet. You can't run and gun.
За дело.
So we are presenting a target. Because if we present a target, he won't take off again. And keeping him on the ground means I can do that to him.
Affirmative. Come get some. I'm on it, Commander. Roger that. Scanning. I'm on it, Commander.
But since we're kind of far forward there and he doesn't have that many hit points, I could also use a command charge at this point, but we'll do that in the next turn when we fail. I hope the
Smoke
Overwatch
out.
takes care of it, but it's probably going to bite the drone if they move forward.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
The drone, of course, lands to heal the mech. The disc. And a good time will be had by all. It's just a bomb. Does 2 damage. Things open again.
Okay.
Closed. I lost my cover.
Got it covered. I'm about to start keeping score. Мы идем по следу. Ну же, шевелись! Теперь не рыпнешься.
And that's it. pretty clean mission. That's how you deal with a disc. How you get
The aliens better get it together.
You get some
We're gonna mop the
promotions.
floor with them.
Get a berserker killed, and you get some more corpses before I can actually autopsy him. I apparently kidnapped a Mouton I even forgot about. So that's how you kidnap a Mouton, get some alloys, some Illyrium, blah blah blah. 14 melds, so it's probably just one can. Stuff. Alright.